I thought about it and I realized, what am I doing here? And what I was doing very simply was that I was running away. I was hiding. I was hiding. From what? From the real world. Because I knew once I got out there, I had to perform, and I wasn't ready to perform. Many of the students who come to the community college system are hiding. They have to be outed. They have to be outed by those whose job it is to be the gatekeepers. And how do you out someone? That drill instructor saw something in me. For him to pose the question, no, listen again. What are you doing here, Private Young? No one else. You. It means he saw something in me that I could not even see in myself. It means that as a gatekeeper, he took the responsibility to pose the question, because having seen it, he wondered, why are you in the military? Unless you're super patriotic, you should be in college. You're smart, you're sharp, you're witty, critical thinking off the scale. Look at these test numbers. What are you doing here? So as soon as I got out of the military, I checked into college, and I never stopped. I knew before I got out of the military, but I honored my service. I signed that contract. But as soon as I got out, jet back into college. From high school, where I got out with about a 2.1 to straight A's, I only got one B the entire time I was in college, all the way through graduate school. So I was always capable of it. But what it took was some shaking, somebody to out me, to get me to think about it. Otherwise, I'd be in the military or selling shoes or a maid or a janitor somewhere. Nothing wrong with those jobs, but that's not what I wanted. It would have been a default position for me. You know, I think already, that's most of your students. It doesn't matter what the demographic, black, white, brown, red, yellow, all of them predominantly come to community colleges because they are searching. They don't know where they want to go. Some of them might be a little more specific. I'm going to take the nursing program and I'm going on to become a nurse. I'm going to take these undergraduate courses and I'm going to matriculate to a 4-year college. Okay, but that's not the majority of your students. You probably have heard this. The Student Success Act, Senator Lowenthal, that was just passed, it said, we need to improve student completion rates in states 112 community colleges. 54% of all community college students fail to earn a certificate, associate degree, or transfer within 6 years of attending a community college. Why? Because they're hiding, and they have found the ultimate hiding place. Why? Because it's credible. You don't hide in a drug house, it's not credible. If you're not a soldier, you don't go hide there, you hide in a community college. Easy access, people respect you, and you don't intend to do anything, but you can hang out for 6 years without anybody saying, hey, what are you doing here? That should be day one. Day one, teachers, I suggest, on the first day of school, it doesn't matter what your subject is, it's irrelevant. Have your students write a short essay telling you what they are doing there. And make it interesting, not just in your class. Although if you choose to do that, that's interesting too. That'll give you some specific information. But more generally, what are you doing at this community college? Paint a picture for me that makes